Hello and welcome to Rule of Thirds, a conversation about art, design and culture with your hosts
Burns,
Mike
and Jude.
If this is your first time listening, welcome to the family. Be sure to follow us on our Instagram at Rule of Thirds Pod. Don't be shy to say hi.
A question about the arts and the craft. If you didn't know, then it's good that you asked. You tune into the culture. This the rule of thirds. If you want to, you could tune at work, yeah. And tell me, does that frame fit good? Does it feel right? You want to steal a photo for your website, but you want a logo we can design, right? Yeah.
What is the most valuable currency right now? Culture or the pound? We discussed the rise of Corteiz and its recent dispute with Manier d'Ivoire, as well as the climb of the fashion scene within our community and beyond. Enjoy.
Vocals again. Pressure.
Hello.
Now. Yo,
Hello.
check. 1, 2.
Yes, let's go.
Good morning, good evening, good night,
Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon. Yeah, that's the one.
Good afternoon.
Whatever time you listen to.
If you're on the train,
To be
I hope
fair,
you're enjoying the
you know,
commute.
we are global.
We are global.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're in work, make sure you smart your colleague.
Hey, by force.
Nah, but smart your colleague.
Wait, by force.
Oh my days, I'm so sorry.
I was thinking like that.
What kind of Nollywood?
Yeah.
Let's actually get
Smile at your colleague.
Like one village film.
Yeah, you know.
The prince wants to engage to me.
Emeka, you are my wife. Hey, is Emeka?
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, Emeka, you are my wife. Do I know a woman called?
I say you are my wife.
I don't.
Is it
know.
Amaka?
There's Amaka. Yeah,
Okay.
Amaka.
There's definitely
yeah.
Emeka. Or Mecca.
There's
Emeka.
Emeka.
Is
And there's
Emeka-
Amaka.
And there's,
And there's
I was going to say Amake.
Amala. That's
There's
me.
Ashake, yeah.
Ashaki.
Sorry.
so
Anyway.
guys, how are we all? New week.
Charlie, my Brit. I'm tired, man.
Wow.
New week.
Would you like to translate
this
for
week,
us that aren't
Oh, so I'm tired.
Ghanaian
Nah, I'm
in
tired,
the
I'm
room
tired.
Yeah.
Yeah,
on listening? What does that mean?
I'm tired.
Chalet. You know what's
Whoa,
mad?
whoa.
You know what's funny?
That was
That-
so
that-
like
that was
Chalet.
like that was like a automatic response because I used to think that chalet meant sorry.
Oh my goodness.
That's very awkward.
Yeah, because
so
my-
like Pele and then Charlie.
Yeah, so
No.
my friend used to like say like stuff. Shout out to Amma actually. I don't think she listens to this, but in my foundation year,
If your name is
we-
Amma, shout out to you.
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, she used to say chalet all the time. So I thought, she just saying sorry, and then I said it, and then I can't remember who corrected me.
Like, oh, Charlie.
And they were
No,
like,
that's so
they
awkward.
were like, I was like, that's not
Mine
right.
is like, yo, my cat just died. Oh, Charlie.
Oh, chalet. No,
But
fact.
to be
that-
fair,
that can
like,
still work, though.
Yeah, it doesn't
They're
work
like,
in
oh,
context.
friend. Yeah. So I think
Yeah.
because of
Oh,
that,
Charlie.
that's what.
Oh,
how I
like,
took it.
Charlie's like, oh, like, oh
my
man,
friends.
oh man, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, like, you might be onto something.
maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got that wrong. So
Yeah. But how are you doing?
I'm okay.
Oh, Charlie. He's not
Yo.
too soon.
No, I'm cool. I'm
Yeah?
cool. I think new week. So I'm just like, yeah, trying to enter with some new energy and
Yeah.
stuff. Last week I didn't do much like work wise. I kind of like was resting
Rest
and
week.
like doing recovery and stuff, which is good. So I think now I'm like ready for like the week ahead and the new month ahead and
Oh yeah, it's almost November.
yeah.
Wow.
And then
Shite.
it's coming around to that time where it's like, oh, Christmas is soon, so you better start doing the hours now because
Yeah.
when-
Do you guys like, have you really planned when you want to stop working
for
What, in
Christmas?
life?
for Christmas? No, for Christmas.
Oh,
For life.
like
Nah, like do you have like I don't know.
I'm
like,
working right to the day.
I might
Really?
do something similar because I'm trying to get this
Look,
paper.
Last year, yeah, I'm still financially recovering from last year's spending.
Yeah, but you went Ghana though.
This is my point.
Yeah.
So I'm
Hey.
trying to recover, like,
Yeah.
I receive and I claim all my
return.
yeah.
You return with the bags.
Exact. See,
Amen.
but no, I'm trying to I think I might just work right to the day.
Same. What about you, Ben? How you been?
I've been good, man. I've been good. It's been the season of celebration, really. Can't really say that much. But
Fair enough. Happy birthday or something. I don't know.
yeah, man. But no, life's been good, man.
Mm.
I'm trying to do some capital investments on my creative stuff. If that makes
Okay.
sense. I'm trying to.
Capital Oh, okay,
If
yeah.
that
I
makes
get it,
sense.
yeah.
Like,
Investing in your
yeah.
Right.
It's difficult though. Like when you want to buy like a new laptop or like, if you want to bless me, send us a message.
Cash App.
We need to get Cash App.
We should.
Yeah, man. Bless us. But yeah, I'm gonna get a new laptop soon-ish.
Okay.
I think. But you know, sometimes it's like getting this new laptop. What is the returns on it? Do you get what I mean? We don't actually calculate that. So I'm
Like
trying
how much money you spend on the actual.
Yeah, because really and truly, if I'm getting a new laptop, it means that the quality and the speed of work that I'm able to do should increase
that
to
makes
some
sense.
extent.
Yeah. No, it does make sense.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
You're buying it basically because you need to work faster,
To go to a
work
different
better.
level.
Mhm.
Yeah, to go to a different level. I feel like sometimes because there's a time lag in terms of like, okay, so you might be editing a video, for example,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe on my current laptop it will take me 3 hours to edit.
Eh?
No, I'm in dead serious.
Wait.
When I say, but it depends on the level.
Well,
context.
Is this means also that you're taking into account like things like buffering or like rendering and
Yeah.
that kind of thing?
So,
Oh,
for
you talk
example,
about like
play.
from start to finish.
Yeah,
editing
yeah. I'm
process.
saying like,
that's not too bad.
things
Yeah.
like playback and stuff, and just like it, just if it's not rendered properly, then it won't play.
Yeah,
But I know on like this laptop, for example, like it's gonna be
faster.
much faster.
Mm.
And I think there's that thing called opportunity cost, where it's like,
Right. Yeah.
what can I be doing in this time? Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's like, actually, that can free me up to do other stuff.
That makes
So-
sense.
Yeah.
Is that why you're getting it then?
Yeah, I think more so for productive. My laptop's great, but it's just more so just I feel like it's time to. It's not even that old. It's like 4 years old. It's not old.
Really know that.
Mm.
But in the climate of things and how fast things move on,
I feel like this laptop will have greater endurance. But then you say that now, and I thought that about that one. Isn't that scary?
But to be fair,
Yeah.
I guess like with the stuff that you would also want to explore at the moment and in the future, it will kind of accommodate for that as well.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
like a lot of breathing room in case you do want to
yeah,
start something
yeah.
else.
Yeah. So it's like a short term pain, and I think it's difficult when you want to make investments in a cost of living crisis.
Yeah, but also someone will tell you that that's the best time to do it because if you can survive now, then
technically.
when
That's very true.
when the
Yeah.
storm blows away, then you're kind of like right on top.
You're comfortable. And,
Yeah. So yeah, that's been interesting. So chasing clients to pay me my money.
Well, you're still doing that?
No, I'm not chasing that many, mate.
Oh, okay.
Only
Like 25.
like 2 people.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's good.
That's very calm, peaceful life to live.
Yeah,
just do.
No, I don't chase that often, but
Come on.
no, never been that. I just
Outspoken Riz.
Must be nice.
I said,
man.
I say once, don't say twice.
Don't make
But
me
I'm
say
not.
it
I'm
again.
not the best negotiator. So sometimes
I'm so surprised about that.
it depends. I think for me, if I want to bless people, I pay the full price.
Okay,
That's an
but
excuse,
if
I
that's
can't
like your
lie.
friends, for example,
That's
that's different.
No, but in general, like, I feel like sometimes when you appreciate a product or service, I just feel uncomfortable saying.
Just yeah, so you're uncomfortable about like
You know what it is? I
Bargaining.
sometimes I look at it like, and it's not necessarily that I don't think it's true, but I guess sometimes a lie may come into my mind where it's like, oh, but how would you feel if somebody tries to like?
people will try to negotiate with us all the
I
time.
know, and that's why I think that's why I should be like, yeah, it's cool. But
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes there's a part of me that it can be ruthless, and I don't like seeing that part of me.
Right.
So sometimes I'm just like, do you know what I mean?
The dark side.
Yeah. So sometimes I'm just like, no, let me just like be cool. with it.
Wait, which would you prefer? Would you prefer someone negotiate with you, come to some kind of agreement, or someone say, nope, goodbye? Like a client, for example.
I like negotiations.
So you prefer that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But sometimes I just don't want to.
So you'd rather just be like, nah. Or,
No,
or you're saying you just
what kind of
fall into it.
negotiation actually? I want to like to
Okay.
clarify. Okay, is it like I'm at a market and there's like goods for sale, and I
sale.
want to like
If it
barter, or is it like
basically,
client
it's seeing
prices?
it's seeing where they stand as an entity. So
Mm.
for example, if it's like an established company
Yeah.
Right.
that has fixed prices,
Mhm.
it's like, why am I silly enough to be like, yo,
Mm.
do you know what I mean? Is that going to
No,
Apple and being like, that thing's 1K, but yo, I beg you run that to me for. They ain't saying yes.
I mean,
No, you got Apple Store right now.
No. I hear what you're saying, but I'm
Yeah.
saying the ways around it, though.
Of course, there's discounts and also like, so for example, don't know if I can say this on thing, but anyway.
Probably, yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, I will say the situation.
Okay.
There is a particular mobile phone company
Okay.
that in that store, somebody sold me their friend and family discount.
Sold
Yes.
it to you.
Or you use the Same thing. But
sold it so I can use it.
Oh, okay. I thought you
That
meant
makes
like they
sense.
said, oh,
So
give me £20.
It took 30% off my bill.
Right. Okay,
30.
that's good. That's a
Oh
good
my
friend.
God.
And I've had that now for a while.
That's good.
But I have negotiated with that company
Okay.
many times. But that's because I needed to negotiate that because I'm not paying more than I need to.
Right. Of course.
So that for me is a priority. When it's not a priority to me,
right.
I can't lie.
So when it's like a necessity,
no, trust me. When I need to get, I want to
So
negotiate.
when you need it,
yeah,
you do it.
I'll do it.
I hear
But
you.
like for me, when there's better options, I'm like, okay, cool, whatever.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? 'Cause I
Yeah.
know I can find a better option somewhere else.
That makes sense.
So my thing's more so I don't negotiate because I know I can find somewhere else.
Mm.
If that makes sense.
So if you're not happy with it, you just go. You don't
Yeah.
have to be like.
I don't have to be. I'm
yeah.
not wasting time with you.
Right.
Yeah.
That reminds me of like a tour that a group of us did while at Ghana last year. No,
Right.
this year actually. Wow. This year. Wait.
It's a long year. It's
Damn, it is a
2021.
long year.
It's been a very long year.
What in the
2022,
world?
yeah.
Still
Yeah.
need to edit stuff. God.
Was
Yikes.
it? Damn.
Yeah, like I recorded a lot.
If it
Like,
was last year, it would be worse. So
Yeah.
I
No,
don't
it would
know
have.
why.
but I need to fix my hard drive because I think it's corrupted. Anyways,
Oh, Pete.
so we were doing the Cape Coast tour,
Okay.
Oh yeah.
and the tour guide was talking about, I guess, like certain cultural norms at the time during like slave trade as well as like now.
Right. Yeah.
And he used the example of like when you're trading, doing like day-to-day like trading like in Ghana,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
there's no fixed price. Like you talk to
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
person
that's the
and you
culture.
like that's the
Yeah.
culture of things there, right?
Yeah.
But same with Nigeria too. I think most like countries that aren't in the West.
Yeah. I mean,
To be fair,
definitely
even like
Ghana and Nigeria.
yeah, and then I guess like your local. Actually, no. Sometimes your local. No, you can
In the
you
UK,
can
you
actually,
can
yeah,
do that.
you can.
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
local markets and stuff as well. But maybe because we're so used to like we'll pay for this product from this store, or we'll go and get our stuff from like a
Yeah.
Sainsbury's or a Tesco.
Yeah.
So it kind of like takes away from the relational aspect of things because it's
Of course.
purely transactional.
Yeah.
So I guess,
Exactly.
yeah.
That culturally is not. We don't. It's not a thing we do.
Right,
Often.
right.
I can't go to Tesco, for example, and negotiate the meal deal down. Like,
Mm.
yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is
do you get what I mean? It's just, yeah.
which is interesting because like if you were, let's say if you were a farmer or like you lived near a farm and you dealt with them like on a day-to-day
Then
for your
there'll
own
be-
personal stuff, there'd probably be like negotiations or even a set price, but you'll be more open to be like, oh yeah, here's an extra egg, or like,
yeah.
oh, like I saw this the other day, would you like it? And they'd
Yeah.
probably give it to you for free. Like for example, your friend as well, like with the discount was like, oh okay, because
It's
I
a
know
relationship
you.
that helps, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
But to be fair, I do negotiate for Kitso as well.
Really?
Yeah, with the supplier.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, but
okay.
that's you see, that's why I think Michael's point is a very good one because it comes down to the relationship.
Yeah, because I've been using them for a while now.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Mm.
come on, man.
Give what can we do about this and that? Yeah,
And they'll do something for me. So it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I think relationships are very important when it comes to like negotiations.
because now I think we're in the era where it's not now; it's going on for a long time, but it's like brand assurance.
Yeah.
So if you go to a Tesco, because you know that this is going to give you exactly what you need, you're not going to. There's no room for negotiation because it's exactly what you want. You go there to go and you don't go to the shop and say, "Oh, I just saw a wonky." Like, okay, when you go to the fruit section, for example,
Right.
sometimes they have a basket where it's like you can go there and pick a wonky fruit or whatever.
Or like a reduced thing.
Yeah, and it's
Mm.
always reduced.
Mhm.
But if you go to a thing where packaging is done and so on and so forth, then it's like it's the assurance that you're getting exactly what the product
Yeah.
is telling you, and because of that, there's no room for negotiation. Whereas if you go to a supplier, it's more bespoke, where you're like, okay, I want this and I want that, but I want this much and I want that much.
Yeah.
Then there's room to kind of like
Yeah,
figure
yeah,
out
yeah.
because there's no set price because no one's coming there asking.
What do you think
for the
determines
same
the
thing.
price of an item?
The person who made it.
So did you see what happened over the weekend? Corteiz.
I'm so done. Wow, what a segue.
As a shoplift.
But
But
you might love that.
My
though, innit?
neck.
That was a nice
I
one.
bet.
The whiplash, Jesus.
That was a nice one, isn't it?
That was harsh.
I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking of like okay, relationships.
Yeah.
And then community.
Yeah.
like,
Like we're building up. I said no.
Nah,
but yeah,
man.
but prices, yeah.
So cargos were set at 99.
The 99p thing. I mean,
They were really nice cargos as well.
Very
All
nice
black.
cargos.
Mm.
for some weird reason, yeah, when they put at 99p, it makes me question how much they actually get it for.
I'm
but
not
that's
gonna-
just me.
No.
thinking
I was thinking the same. I was just there like, I wonder how much like labor costs. And all
Yeah.
these other things.
But
were. Like part of me
Do you?
is
I
assuming
think
they made a loss.
I feel like they
They
have
didn't
made
sell that many.
they've made.
Did they not?
Nah, I feel like Corteiz has made a profit enough to. It's a marketing cost.
No, of course.
That's why I don't see it as like
They can expensive.
Yeah, yeah.
It's marketing.
Like a few cargoes. Like I'm pretty sure they probably didn't even sell like 100 of those that day. I don't think.
But the brand awareness.
Brand awareness is
through the
sky.
roof.
Yeah, sky high.
It's crazy though, because it's like even like companies that even are so large. Because I think Corteiz, in terms of like the youth scene,
Yeah.
like the secondary school kids and like the even uni kids, for example,
Yeah.
like it's massive for them. But someone like random example, but someone like McDonald's, they're still doing promotions today. If that makes sense, even though they're so big, but it's like you still have to continue. To
Yeah, they've even got a rewards thing now.
Yeah,
that shows
which is very problematic for me.
Why?
I feel like it's encouraging that, obesity.
The way first said it.
Nah, I don't think it's.
Trust me, watch in a few years. Yeah, the government's gonna be like, we're banning these kind of rewards. Do you remember they used to?
I'm so sorry, Buzz. You sounded like such a politician.
Fam, he says that's so conservative.
I'm so sorry.
It's encouraging obesity.
I wasn't meant to show that side.
No, but I think there is a point there. There's a very fair point there, to be very honest. Like, of course. If I spend £2 on like a cheeseburger and like fries, I'm gonna get coins which points which will allow me then to buy more. Yeah. Because I'm not gonna lie, like
that's crazy.
I've been eating at McDonald's a lot.
Because of rewards.
I'm not gonna lie.
Because of the rewards.
I'm scanning that thing.
See, that's why I didn't get rewards. Because I knew that it will build up a habit in me to go to McDonald's all the time.
But let's be real though. If you are like, because I'm saying maybe it's the brand assurance thing again. It's like if you know that you're gonna be spending money there, you might as well get the reward.
It's true. It's the same with like
but next to cards, club cards.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's I guess the new way of like trying to keep everybody like loyalty and stuff. Yeah. And paying back the customer, but also because now, especially now, like we're very much in a day and age where we care about what the companies like ethos and values are, and if you feel like valued customers. Like the amount of people that abuse 3. Like the phone network when they don't feel like they're getting a good deal or like the network is terrible.
Free get
like
so much.
But like, yeah, stuff like I think now like it's a very big deal. Obviously. Yeah. So with McDonald's, I mean, how many points do I have? I think I have like almost.
Bruh.
That's I can't lie, man.
Wow, that means I've eaten a lot of McDonald's.
Yeah, you probably have.
Yeah, not the best, but
like Burns will say.
I'm not gonna lie. It means I'm getting a free apple pie soon, and I'm not mad at that.
Pie.
You can just get 1 chips and win a Monopoly award.
Oh please, that. But I'm saying like all that. Again,
it's all.
I do love a Monopoly at McDonald's. Though.
But the thing is, it's so obvious what it is, and like, you know how we demonize like gambling. Right?
Yeah.
But you think about it, all these companies are using the same tactics.
It's soft gambling.
Because like even the Corteiz thing is basically like you gambling. You're running there because there's a deal.
It creates a buzz and
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like people will stand there for like apparently hours.
Did you see the scenes?
The whole place was shut down.
Insane.
You know,
but
and
again,
obviously it works for the brand.
That is the brand though.
What is the brand?
Somebody said I think it was on Twitter about like rule the world. It's about like sort of
I don't know if
anarchy, sort of rebellion against like
what are they against?
The system.
Yeah, but who? I
just said
no, but like it's that thing. And when you're looking at those scenes on social media, you're seeing kids running around and whatever. Yeah, it's like it's almost symbolizing what
so like organized chaos.
You know what?
To some extent,
yes, but also because I remember at work I had a conversation with one of the creative directors, and he was like, "Oh, we were working on I mean, I don't want that anymore, so it's fine.
Okay,
but like we were working on. I'm saying I wasn't part of the team.
Oh, they were
our agency. They were working on at the time. Like I think a collaboration with a tech company,
right?
And it was like this tech company was gonna like release a capsule collection of something, like clothes, and they got a specific celebrity to back the thing.
What, like that celebrity, discreet, indirect kind of thing, or
no? Like I think it was supposed to be. I might even Google to see like what happened.
So like brand ambassador type thing.
Brand / like actually had creative input into like the line because like that celebrity also has
their own thing.
Yeah. And I think it did pretty well. I don't know if it's still a thing, but he is very well known for like fashion and stuff like that. So I remember speaking to this creative director about it, and he was like, "Oh, when thinking about who to choose for this, we were having conversations, and I was like, oh, there is this person that you can use, but there are other people that you can use too, who are a bit more tapped into the culture in general. Because I think with that celebrity, people know them when it comes to like their style and everything like that. But there are other people who are a lot more like submerged into the
culture, cultural currency.
100%. And like even when, and you know, Clint was like one of the people that were like mentioned, and I was like, wow, okay, like people are watching this, and there's a certain type of cultural capital that he has that like a larger brand, like whether it be like designer brand, like we saw with like the coats. And the jackets and stuff, like, giving your Nocta, giving your North Face, and then we're gonna give you one of ours, and people were happy to do so. And I think things like that just showcase how deeply like connected
you have to think about it as well.
Like
school's probably the best place to do it, you know, because when I was
impressionable kids, impressionable kids.
Yeah, I think.
Wait, when you say school, what do you mean?
In terms of like, so when I was in secondary school, like there was a great example is BlackBerry. Yeah, BlackBerry obviously it's not on the same level as like thing, but like even that, like even saw a video of somebody like using their like basically unlocking their BlackBerry to see what, like basically like a time capsule to see what it was.
Okay.
And it was like raw. Like I remember BlackBerry when it came out, like it was slow, but when it came out and
it felt very.
It was like I have to get it, not because I really like it, but because everyone's
you felt like you were a part of something.
You know what I mean? And it's like I think when it comes to clothing is one of the main ways that people can almost feel a part of a community. Clothing is one of those things that
identifiers.
Yeah. So for example, if somebody's wearing this brand or that brand, it means I'm part of this community.
Yeah.
Whereas Corteiz now, I feel like it's a brand for the kids now, where it's like, yeah, I'm cool, and like, yeah, like
you're hip to what's happening.
Yeah. Like if somebody sees you, it's like, oh, it's almost like you just give a nod to somebody like, oh, we saying that. Yeah, I see you repping that as well.
Not like, when I see young, like especially young white kids, I'm not gonna lie, I'm like, whoa, that's
wearing it. But I'm not surprised because it gives me that grime sort of, you know, that
it's a similar.
And that's what I mean. Like it's similar to like grime or like other things back in the day that we had, and then you could see like it had passed like our own like spaces.
BlackBerry had the same knock-on effect. Do you know what I mean?
So I think, like, for me, I think that was a marker. Not that it means it's any more important because white people want it.
No.
It reminds me outside of.
But it's a majority space in the UK. Yeah. So it's
like, okay, this is like a UK wide thing, not just like a black UK wide thing, or like within certain communities kind of like wide thing. And I think that's pretty special. Yeah. And stuff as well. I think seeing how like that, I guess, message is like translated with like people from different groups or backgrounds. Pretty awesome, considering that's what a lot of brands try and do.
That's what they're trying to achieve. That's the weird thing is, like, obviously a lot of people are shadow hating, like, just because, like, I understand why someone would shadow hate, to be very honest, because it's like one of those things.
Hate the movement.
Yeah, because I think this is the thing. It's a similar thing to the man that shall not be named. Like, there is a level of hate that is associated with something that is so against the grain. But also the same level of hate a whole different group can see that as admiration.
Right.
And I think if you're in the space and you're doing something similar, that hate can permeate as opposed to seen as admiration, especially if the person who's doing is very cocky. Or maybe cocky might not be the word, very overly confident about what they can achieve.
Yeah.
You see, it may rub people the wrong way.
It rubs a lot of people the wrong way. So they think, oh, hold on, why are you being cocky? Like, I do the same thing. I've been able to amass a bigger audience than you. But I didn't have to do it the way you did it with this whole kind of like, oh, I'm the guy. Like, culture doesn't move without me, so on and so. A lot of people might see that and be like, I don't really mess with your ethics. I respect the movement. In fact, I can even I can dap you in the DMs.
Yeah.
But I'll never say out loud like, yo, I support your thing because I don't mess with your ethics as much. That's where it gets tricky.
I actually feel like that's probably how. I don't want to say loads because I don't want to like generalize, but like I feel like that's a number of people. I feel like I can see them feeling that way.
Yeah.
And thinking about it that way too, because it's not the brand and the movement is not necessarily. It's not I don't want to use the word respectful.
It's
trying to use like a different word.
It's brash.
Yes,
it's brash.
That's the
like,
the whole vibe of it.
Yeah,
like,
their delivery. I remember like there was one like promo video they had where like
what the reseller one?
Not the reseller one. I think they were in White City. Was it White City?
Right.
And like in the train station and like even like going through the barriers and like no tapping of Oyster card, like just making its way through the barriers and stuff.
But that's what the youths are doing now.
Yeah, exactly. But like
now,
no,
it's been happening.
No, it's been happening. But like, no, it's not been happening.
It's been happening.
No, it has.
It's been happening.
No, it has. But to the level that we're seeing now,
people are bold now.
I think people are associating it with the brand now, so it's very visual.
Legit, yeah. Back in the day, everyone's been bumping shit from.
Whoa. Everyone speak for yourself.
I'm talking about myself. I don't bump chain. But everyone says like the youths, the bad youths, those man.
Right, you're not bad, yeah.
I'm not bad. But them man have been bumped. But as in of recently though, like it's just normal now.
No.
And
from
one
times
thing I hate the most.
Even today, I saw two ladies do that.
One thing I hate the most is when you want to use me as the person to get through. Big man, don't walk behind me. Please, excuse me. Excuse me. I'm not part of your bad guy.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. Yeah. Like it.
No, but imagine you're tired.
No, I hear it.
So
push you.
No, sometimes they do that.
Or just
like hurry up, innit? Like they're trying to pass through.
Big man, cool off.
Yeah, but part of me is like, especially when you're a certain age, like it's trading not like 50p or £1 anymore. I don't know.
But cost of living.
So okay, so
but I'm not condoning.
You know the funny thing, that is probably a good thing to relate back to the Corteiz cargo.
Yes,
99p.
Yes.
And I think the fact that it's so, it's the thrill of the
I can get something
that
cheap.
I can get it that cheap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It feels so rebellious because you feel like you're like similar to what we're talking about like haggling and stuff.
Yeah.
We feel like, we've got such a great deal that we can't let it pass. Yeah. Let's be real. Half of the people going there knew they were never going to get it.
But they wanted to be a part of that moment.
But it was that idea of like, but what if?
I'm not gonna lie, even me, I was like, if I'm close by. Sorry.
No, imagine back when it's like,
no.
fight these kids.
It's my cargo.
I don't know, because I didn't know if it was gonna be like, no, actually, I knew it was gonna be a big thing. Yeah. But part of me was like, if the location is posted and I just so happen to be in the area,
you pass by.
I'll pass. I can't 99p cargo.
I can't lie. They'll push you though.
No, that's if it was quiet. I'm not trying to
it will never be quiet.
It's never that serious. But
there's no way.
You know how? Yeah, what you were saying about the deal, like it reminds me. I'm not gonna lie, of like Freshers Week at uni. Do you know how many Domino's vouchers I took?
Yep.
Oh my.
Me and my friends, we said lunchtime after our lectures, and then after the day of university is done, we're back.
That's what it is though, and
then in the evening again, we're back.
It's smart because it's a similar sort of strategy that a lot of apps or like streaming platforms
like Uber and stuff, right?
So for example,
you're getting this secret deal, no one's ever getting this.
So like now TV, always like especially now sports, because I watch a lot of football, they always message me like, hey, this is usually £35, but just for you.
For you.
But I hate when they do that, just for you.
It'll be £15.
Like, but you're giving it to everyone else.
Don't mind the copywriters, don't mind them.
And then what's gonna happen is that
hey,
do you know who grabbed me? YouTube Premium.
Yeah, I still can't believe you paid for that.
I can't lie. Once you use it, you understand why. Okay.
No way.
Number one.
They'll never catch me.
Number one. I feel even when I use my hands, I feel like a politician.
Yeah. Like Obama.
What? Number one, like the fact that it's the simple things for me. You can be on like, I don't know, I'm on iMessage, Michael sends me a video. Press play. I come off the iMessage or I come off YouTube.
Oh, the play picture and
it's still playing.
Picture.
Please, there are ways to get around that, man.
I know.
But you can't bother.
I hear it.
And then
I hear it.
I'm on a long commute. Let me download it.
That loading part, I can't lie. When I got to Ghana, that helped because I was using the 1 month trial.
Yeah.
That was saving me a lot. I can't lie.
Downloading it and it downloads quick.
Yeah, it does.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
And it's just nice to know all your videos are there.
Right.
When you're on a commute, on the ground or whatever.
Yeah. And now, if I want to just listen to like because I listen to a lot of educational stuff on there or like things that I want to learn.
And you can't get that on other. Like,
for example, I might just close that. I might just, let's say I'm on a train somewhere. I can't be watching it. Just turn it to lock my screen off, and I'll still hear the audio playing.
Yeah.
So there's things that help me to sort of like be like, okay, I'm actually.
You can see the selling point.
Yeah.
So I mean, but to get me to that point, I use a free trial. And after that freestyle was like so good, I was like, And I think similar with Corteiz now, where it's like maybe
the 99p the free trial.
Not that the kids don't know that that's the brand.
Yeah.
But they might wear those cargos and be like, raw. I want to feel like that again.
Yeah.
So next drop that comes out, I'm gonna try to get it. So even Christmas, I'm sure they got something lined up for Christmas.
Yep.
But like that is almost like they've given them a little something.
Yeah.
Right, cool. You tried that? Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
Right.
It sounds like some illegal.
No, but
it's
strategy though. Do you know what I mean?
Get a taste.
Get a taste.
Yeah.
Now everyone's gonna be like, next drop.
I need to get it.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or the little like dopamine, like. Yeah.
No, it is.
No,
it really is. You know, because I think like every brand does it to some degree. Obviously, some have a more. For lack of a better term, some brands have a more gracious way of approaching it. Like Apple will do that with where they release a new phone and they bring all the prices of the other ones down.
Yeah.
Right? Or they slow down allegedly every other phone when a new phone is coming out.
That's allegedly.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I think every brand has that way of doing it. But I think the interesting thing is that when it works, especially like in this kind of situation where it's actively working, it's scary because it's like. I think going back to the point of like, because we saw the response. What was the name of the other brand? The other brand that kept going back and forth.
Madame, wow.
Manier Devoir.
I really said Madame Devoir. Mad.
Yeah,
I think shows how much I do not know.
I see them in like JD and that.
Yeah, it's very hard to pronounce.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they are.
I mean, like if I'm being from a designer's perspective, I don't really feel the designs. Yeah. Personally, it's not my type of. So I would never wear it. But fair enough. They're doing well.
He's selling millions.
He really is.
Great. He's got his Rolls Royce.
Yeah, great. That's great.
He is.
No.
Well done to him.
Sorry, I'm just being.
But you see, that's the thing over there. Yeah, is like obviously we have a brand like Corteiz who's doing this kind of like again very. It feels
a lot more connected and personal.
Yeah, and it feels like
part of
like money aside, they're doing something that will because like I think one thing I've realized is that they're very associated with particular things. Like if you watch like even the collaborations they've done with let's say Dave or they've done with what was the other
Central C.
That's
probably been the biggest one.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like the thing is that now they've gone to a point where they're connected to particular things in the culture, which validates them, but also validates the artist.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, now the artist feels very connected to like the culture, but also they get validated because now the whole audience is going to like say, ooh, my favorite artist is wearing that. So I want to be associated with that, you know?
Like the brand values and like there's a very strong connection. And I think that's one thing I've noticed with like people that are like owners of like Corteiz like clothes and stuff like that. Like they're tapped in like Clint, even the way like Clint may say certain things.
Yeah.
People will be like, oh yeah, that's funny, I get it, blah, blah, blah. Like they're that connected and that tapped in and seeing like other friends like connecting and talking over drops that are like happening and stuff.
I think my favorite brand that does that the most though, and this is literally my favorite ever brand, Daily Paper.
Daily Paper do have. I think that's you see. It's like they have a gracious approach.
It's a similar.
I think that's why I love Daily Paper because it feels. It's not rude. It feels authentic.
Yeah, but again, I guess
I feel that relates with me. I'm not.
And that's the thing. I feel like because it relates to a certain group of people.
Yeah,
that's why they are. Because there's people that enjoy both brands.
Yeah.
But like they enjoy the same those elements of both. Like we love the cheekiness of like Corteiz and like how they just don't give a damn about anything like that. But we also love like the communal aspect and like the more like wholesome.
It's definitely wholesome. It's like the good and bad sibling.
It's like there's like older brother, younger brother kind of thing, but they're similar kind of things that they're trying to do.
Yeah.
Because I think that's a very good comparison. I mean, not comparison, but maybe
example.
Example. Where it's like I feel like Daily Paper always has this approach of we are not trying to have you feel like you can't be part of what we're doing.
They're always gonna have something there.
Yeah, where I feel like maybe Corteiz might be playing off the scarcity. If you're part of it, then you're gang. If you're not, then go away. I feel like Daily Paper is like, oh, you didn't get one, don't worry. Next drop, we got you. There's a different. Do you get what I'm saying? There's a different feeling. I feel like with Daily Paper, everybody wants to be involved because I think one thing I've realized is that Daily Paper has like slowly evolved in front of our eyes where we've seen the brand go from like just the type to the monogram to the monogram being incorporated in clothing you know what I'm saying? To the branding of the store.
They got Lettergram to do the design.
So it's like we've seen them grow aesthetically.
Yeah.
And they've kind of they've gone past the level of this is just for the kids. Right. And they've gone into some level of high fashion, I want to say.
In the interview with the Breakfast Club, they were, I think it may have been Charlemagne or Angela Yee, but they were saying how like your prices are quite affordable. Mm-hmm. And then they're like, but there are some items that have come out, for example, that are obviously not
to like a
different price points.
They want their brand position. They had kind of a conversation of like, okay, we see ourselves as a brand like this, so we have to price ourselves and
like a brand like
have
that.
the quality of products
right
to that brand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like it's been more organic, but they're not forgetting those who might have just seen it for the first time. Maybe there's a T-shirt there. You know what I mean, it's still affordable.
If you go to the store, even you can see like the old like catalog of some few things are still in there. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
So I think that's the difference. Whereas maybe Corteiz right now,
and Corteiz is not always open. That's another thing. If they release a password,
right.
And then it's like, okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's like if you're
in,
you're in.
Yeah, a different kind of because Daily Paper aren't as exclusive.
Yeah.
But like by price,
they can be exclusive
with some products.
With the Off-White collaboration, for example. Oh, I wish I got that, man.
That was nice.
That
one with the green in the
nice.
back as well. Like
Yeah,
that was nice.
But you get it though. It's Off-White. It's Daily Paper. It's gonna be exclusive. It's gonna sell out. So
but I'm saying like Corteiz, visually anyway, I don't think that they've I don't think they've gone to the point where they've evolved as much as Daily Paper.
No, they're not there yet. But I did see a glimpse of it. Okay. I saw him wearing like a leather.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
But I feel like that's where it gets techie now, because it's like, okay, and I'm sure they'll figure a way to work it out or whatever, but how do you now bridge the gap? Because I've been saying kids.
Yeah, you have.
And it's like, because I do see people our age
no,
wearing
because I was gonna say I see a lot of like grown people wear it too.
Yeah. It's not to the level,
but I feel like I agree. It's not the same level, but then again, I think people our age as well, we're not really like. Actually, depends. I was gonna say I feel like now we're not maybe like one brand. We're always gonna wear a specific kind of brand.
Nah,
maybe some people it's like design.
Yeah.
It's probably designer stuff, to be honest, that people normally do this with. But it's more for like, the logo, rather than because they actually like care about the ethos and all that kind of stuff and buying into the brand like that. But I feel like people have like specific pieces that they will get and will wear maybe at particular moments and like events and stuff like that. But there's maybe like one staple piece or one main piece that they'll have to feel like cool. Like I'm still involved. I may not be like the core or target audience, but like I'm still like tapped in. I'm tapped into like what's happening and stuff.
Yeah, because I'm saying like I think Corteiz has a very like again just the parallel to Daily Paper. Daily Paper has the branding, it's very obvious. Sometimes you can see it's Daily Paper, sometimes you don't. But I think they've gone to the point where they're thinking more about quality of product and how it feels and how you wear it, where you can wear it to. I think with Corteiz right now, it's very.
It's still in the streetwear stage.
Yeah, and I think the thing is, and my fear in a general sense,
coming out of it though, but
my fear in a general sense is that it might not be as creative in comparison to other brands. Not to say that it's gonna fail, but it's already past that point of like it's already a success. But like creatively speaking, in comparison to other brands.
But time-wise as well, like how long they've been around for too, it's still early. And I also feel like because of the type of brand that they are, it's not that they can't be as creative, because I feel like there's specific things that they may have amongst themselves, like within the team, like they have like things that they've like maybe prototyped or cool, we want to do this in the future and we're building towards that. But I feel like maybe because of the way the brand's like presented, it's almost like I feel like they almost don't need to maybe be as quote unquote creative, because like the message behind the brand and even like the stamp, like the logo, for example.
How long do you think that could? That can, because a few brands have used to do that before. Like Fubu was one of them.
They used to do what?
Like the approach of like for us, by us, our thing.
Even like Sean John, for a particular time.
There's a few brands, even Trapstar, and like they had to kind of transition.
There's another one similar to Trapstar. There's a lot of like UK like
what's the other
brands that did a lot.
There's Trapstar and
did a lot of what?
Sorry. Like print.
They used to do a lot of print stuff, and then they kind of like
solely logo or like the fixed items that you.
What about Benja?
Bench Art is one of them.
Benj Art's I feel is kind of like grown and developed over time.
No, Benj Art is. I need to get some from Benj Art, to be honest. I think I'm more of a minimalist kind of person, so I like that. It's the typeface kind of just like not too much.
I don't like it.
Really? Or Benj Art?
I don't even like the name.
Yeah, the name's not the best.
Yeah,
but would you say maybe because like the way it started, that's why the name is the way it is? Because I feel like that's like would be the buy-in for me, because I know how you started and seeing how far you've gone. It's like, damn, okay, that's.
I just feel like it's not a cool name. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I get you.
Like Benj Art, I don't think it's cool. Corteiz, I don't really think it's a cool name. What do you call it? Trap Star, I don't really think it's Daily Paper. I really like Daily Paper's name because I think when you look at the name and then I think they explain it to you, you have like an moment. I feel like that Trap Star or like Benj Art, I feel like I know what they're gonna tell me.
I've seen so many skits of like, I saw a skit of like a guy trying to think of like a UK like a London brand.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, he's so funny.
And what did they say?
They were like, what a name! There was it? Obviously, he had drip in it. He had hood.
Yep.
He had
hood drip.
Wait, what was the other one? There's one called Hood something.
Hood Rich.
Hood Rich. Yes, that's another one.
I'm so sorry. I hate that name.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I think
it's very
centralized. It doesn't give you room for growth.
Yeah.
That's how it's so stupid.
I just saw a new.
But then again,
drip style, drip hood.
I honestly
just dropped another day. I forgot he was.
Because the thing is, we say this now, but like we're designers, like branding, like a lot.
I was called Drip Made.
Oh,
I'm sorry, that's so bad.
I don't. Yeah, that's why. Even though, to be fair, the word drip, I hate.
In fact, I remember there used to be some brands like 2012, 2013 that were like swag something.
Dope,
swag.
Dope.
Yeah. And it's like for me, those kind of seasonal names, at some point, everyone's gonna find that word corny, and then they associate with your brand.
I'm not gonna lie, I disagree, just because.
Dope.
I honestly feel it's the way that you kind of go about like growing the brand, and you can change it. Again, it's branding. I know sometimes names will change, but I feel like the way that you evolve your brand can help with that. I'm not saying it's the best names, because some of these names.
You can't have dope in your name and still be relevant.
Like, for example, Hype. Like there are, I think there's one brand called Hype.
No,
there is, because they used to like sell like.
I know exactly what brand
you. Yeah, we know the brand.
Yeah,
and they kind of like. I don't know where they are now.
Because of the name. It's not a good example.
Like, look. For example, would you ever name your company Fleek?
You're fucking
like
real
Fleek. Yeah, Fleek. Or I don't know. What's the new word that the kids use? Like there's drip, and then there's Fleek, and then what's the other ones? I feel so old.
Maybe it's because the association of drip for me is like,
or like Riz. Riz. Like all these words, they're cool in the
brand,
like, because like if you think when we were young, words like peng and all these like
can't use.
You know what?
Chum. Yeah, how are we gonna put chum in your brand? Like yo, that
is mad.
Yo, I love your chum shirt.
Your thing.
Like
okay, that's
boom
crazy.
thing.
But for example, like Trap Kitchen, maybe I'm thinking of that. Okay, you're laughing at it, but like as someone who
I feel like Trap Kitchen is like it's okay.
As someone who like, I get food there, like I've got.
What you get from Trap Kitchen, by the way?
I swear it's like one of very few things you can get. It's just
because
the menu's not.
I'm not gonna lie, but it's a bit wild because it's like, wow, I'm really eating waffles with like chocolate sauce and then there's lobster and then there's
lobster.
Yeah, lobster and
is it nice? Where's it?
Mac and cheese. It slaps though.
Mac and cheese.
Yeah, the mac and cheese is really good. But yeah, it sounds like something.
Is it vegan?
Like sour.
Is it vegan? They just talked about lobster. Man said, is it vegan?
It sounds like something that.
You may be vegan. Why are you asking?
Sounds like something Sawiti would eat.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah.
Why is it Sawiti?
What's her name?
Oh yeah, Tracy Ellis Ross.
Sawati. But yeah, like with a Trap Kitchen, for me, I think the name's so normalized to me now.
Right.
Like I see it like on like let's say Uber Eats, and I'm just like, oh okay, yeah, Trap Kitchen, I know what I'm getting from there, kind of thing. I saw they have a restaurant as well, which was
I think it was
like, it's quite a big space. I was really impressed. And I think again because of their beginnings, I think that helps give me more. I don't know. For me, it's like a buy-in. So when you said like Benj Art, for example,
it
reminds me of like certain designers when you start
and then you add
business on the TL for the first time, and then seeing how it's grown. For me, I like that story. So like,
it has a recognizable link to, and I feel like culturally it has some it has big currency.
I think it does
in the black community.
I feel like you can.
I don't know how far it's gone beyond. I'm not too sure about that though.
No, but like,
no, it's quite big.
It's quite big. They have like a store in Central.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like they're doing very well. I've not got anything. But
I saw. Yeah, I was in the Midlands the other day, and I saw a Trapstar store.
A trap what?
Trapstar store.
Really?
Oh, okay.
But it was.
I really like their logo.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Trapstar.
Yeah.
I
don't like the name.
The gothic.
Yeah, I like how it. I think I like how it sits. I don't like the word, but I like how it sits.
I'm not a fan, but I do like how it sits.
No, I
like
got Trapstar.
I think it. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It feels. Yeah,
it feels like wow.
It's a strong brand.
I don't love it though, but like
I don't like the name, but I really like. Even the Corteiz logo. I hate the Corteiz logo.
Really?
Like the writing, the script writing.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
I like the
little mount
condensed quotes like CRT.
That is very nice.
That is
I
nice.
like that.
You don't like the script like what they have on the socks?
Nah.
I hate
Interesting.
That so
yeah, I agree with you as well.
Because that looks like something I could have put. Never mind.
I think is it Alcatraz, the place?
Alcatraz.
Yeah, the prison.
Yeah, I like that.
I remember seeing it for the first time. That I was like, yeah, this is really cool. I didn't know what it was at the time because I think that was when they used to do the photo shoots in like the staircases.
Yeah.
Like that, I was like, wow, this is really, really cool. But then I think after a while, for me anyway, I just felt like, okay, I see what's happening here. It's a nice piece of garment with a logo on there.
A nice piece of garment.
Wait, why?
I don't know why that sounds like beautiful gowns to be. Sorry.
Oh yeah, but no, it's a nice piece of garment with the logo on it, and it works so well because I think for them, they're more about uniform.
Yeah, exactly, and that's why I was like, I think with the creativity.
So they do,
uniform is very important. Uniform is very important, though.
The same way that he who should not be named, is trying to make staples with a company that have dropped him.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I kind of get that same sentiment. Like, you want everybody in the same kind of thing.
But there's a level of sophistication that has to come with the art. And I'm not saying it has to come straight from the beginning, but I just feel like sometimes it can feel a bit stale.
Okay, yeah.
When it's like, I'm seeing other brands who might have started around the same time.
You know what?
They have a level of sophistication.
They've got different style.
Right. A weird example, but I was gonna say, like, you know how like Juicy Couture had like their tracksuits like back in the day.
Yeah.
And,
oh
like,
my goodness.
I'm not equating the two at all, but it's just more like as an example of a brand that in that moment that was like the really like in thing at the time. Everybody wanted the logo at a certain place.
Yeah.
It was a different type of material as well, and it was big. And then after some time, I think that was the time of like pastries,
pineapple,
Ed Hardy. That was a very weird time.
Ed Hardy
started jeans.
Ed Hardy's a weird one for me.
Ed Hardy's so hard.
There was that kind of thing that people wanted to go for, but then after some time, if you don't evolve, especially as trends are changing too,
people are growing,
like you can't. Yeah, you have to see how you're gonna like see that through.
Because obviously the same audience are going to grow with you. I think this is why Daily Paper is a very good case study. Because I think those who were young when Daily Paper started and they were doing like print shirts and simple like graphic tees and stuff, they've like as you're growing and your taste is like getting more sophisticated and you're wearing more like pieces as opposed to just clothes. You're actually saying, I need a jacket for this particular weather, or I need this. Now you can go in there and feel like they're still catering to you.
You're gonna find it.
Yeah, and it's like I think as they grow, they're extending their target audience because they're growing themselves. And I think, obviously, the creator of Corteiz is still, I don't know how old he is.
I saw like people, I was going to say like, and I
thought it was like 29.
No. He's probably my age.
Like mid-20s then.
Mid-20s,
because I was going to say, I think that's also why certain people may not, like our age, you may not see many of us wearing it. Because they've almost like, they've grown with it as it's grown.
I really thought it was like 29.
No.
I was gonna say in terms of like uniform and stuff,
you
can see how like other brands want to like replicate that similar kind of thing too, which led to the issue that happened this week.
With Manier de Voix.
But that's how we say Manier de Voix.
I wonder what it means.
Sounds like manure.
I thought it was like black money or something. I don't know.
But let me check.
I don't know. I'm just making it up, man.
Not voix, not noir.
Oh yeah, de voix. Wow. De voix.
I saw you speak Italian.
Is that Italian?
No, it's not.
Yeah, I was like, what?
But yeah, like that brand, because I cannot pronounce that.
Yeah.
Which is owned by Reese Wabara.
It means way of seeing.
Of what?
Of seeing.
Way of seeing. So way of seeing things. Way of seeing.
So that brand.
So the way he sees it is that
something similar.
the way he sees it is that. Sorry. But yeah, go on. Yeah, he created something similar. Yeah,
and that got a bit of backlash on social media
this is outrageous though.
Yeah, it's bad.
This is outrageous.
It's the placement.
It's not even new, which is funny.
Yeah.
What do you mean? How old is
it? You didn't try it.
It's been there for a while.
Apparently.
I feel like now it's because especially after the 99p drop, people started to everyone was on Corteiz time, so everybody saw it and like, wait, hold on a minute. These lot are doing something very cool.
What do you think is a desire and a motivation to replicate a brand like that?
People want to cheap.
People,
it's not even cheaper though, is it?
Okay, for example,
okay.
If you like Nike, someone likes Adidas, but you really, really have a high what do you call it? Not association, but you have a alliance to one brand, and then but you really want something from the other brand. Your brand that you like is gonna try their best to give you something similar. Or like, for example, we have the whole Marvel DC conversation. They realize, okay, our audience wants something like that, so let's cater them. Let's give them Shazam. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's a bad copy there.
Yeah, but I'm saying like it's like at the end of the day, I think if a lot of times people think, okay, because look, this is their statement: buy once, wear forever. That sounds very.
Statement is that?
This is Manier Devoir.
Buy once, wear. So
that sounds very cool.
I've heard that the quality is good. Like really, I've heard the quality is very really? Good quality and stuff. Yeah. But in terms of like, I'm not gonna lie. It reminds me of like when PLT are looking for trends, and I feel like they saw the trend and were like, we'll just do it because we know that.
Is that a smart business though?
Yeah. Because look at PLT. I know it's different because PLT really sell like dresses for like 79p, but like. People want a cheaper alternative or a different alternative that's probably more available in comparison to those limited drops.
My thing is that I think the design thinking and the marketing thinking is very poor.
It's bad
because
I can't like their clothes are hard though. I'm looking for the jackets. I'm like,
I know, but like for example, we talked about cultural currency and feeling cool in school. For example,
yeah,
I know for a fact when I was in
when you wear fake,
you're getting onto. I'll never forget. Yeah,
hey, don't shame the fakes, man.
I came to school. Yeah, I can't believe I'm telling the story.
This reminds me of the Atlanta episode.
I came to year.
What with the sheet?
I was in year 7. Yeah, I was in RE. I remember it so well.
Oh my god.
I was wearing some trainers, some trainers from.
Like, yo, where you get them from?
I was getting some trainers from FNF.
Oh,
which is Tesco.
Did everyone have kickers?
Yeah. But like, the thing is, for me, I came from primary school, so for me, like,
it wasn't a thing.
No, come on, man. The hell, I'm not thinking about.
I went to go and study. I didn't go to.
Yeah. I wasn't
designer.
So somebody was like, "Yo,
where you get them from?
Where you get them from?"
Oh,
every start busting up.
What are those?
That was my villain story. But like, legit, yeah, like
since then,
yeah. But like, literally, I was like, raw. And for me, is that when you're trying to like almost copy off these brands and Zara love doing it. So Zara do it well, to be honest.
They do.
But, yeah,
very well.
They love doing it, but like I don't know. I feel like when you get to a brand, getting the dupe version of it doesn't feel the same, man.
Sometimes it does. I can't lie to you.
Nah.
In this case, especially when you know the nature of the brand that you're trying to emulate,
it doesn't work.
It was never gonna bang. Like, it was never gonna.
In that situation, I agree.
Yeah, it was never gonna look good. But you have like, I'm trying to think of like, I feel like sneaker brands have probably done something similar.
I thought it was the Paramount logo. You know the Paramount pictures.
Don't kill me.
Yeah, it looks like it though. I think there's stars around it as well.
Yeah, I was like, wait, it's the Paramount logo. What's going on here?
Like, they could have come up with their own alternative.
It's kind of hard to
without like. It doesn't necessarily mean the placement has to be there.
The placement.
It's the placement. That's the key thing.
Is the placement copyrighted?
I've seen a few brands.
I've seen other brands do it.
I've seen a few brands do it. Yeah, but I think
so. It's not a new concept.
It's not a new concept.
It's funny enough. Daily Paper has the same style.
Who?
Daily Paper has the same.
But it's not a badge though. You know how like they really said, we're gonna do the oval with some fake.
Daily Paper is text, right?
It's text.
But it's still, a lot of other brands have done that.
People would say that the placement.
No, like other brands like before Corteiz, after Corteiz will probably put something there.
I think it is a circle, to be honest.
And the thing is, is Corteiz's statement piece. Like when
that's
we talk about
their
Corteiz,
main logo.
When you think about them, you think about the placement in the crotch area,
and you think about that logo too.
Yep.
When you're wearing the baseball cap, you are thinking of that. When you're wearing jumper or the vest top, is there. So it's like
it wasn't the best
key,
thing to do, man.
It's funny
key
though.
Thing and copied.
Someone put a reply to the post of that saying like expecting Corteiz opening that on Christmas Day.
And that's the thing. I'm sure
they're gonna use it to their.
I'm sure that's happening.
That reminds me of Essentials and when Everlast.
Wow.
Did Everlast did something?
That's so funny.
Everlast Essentials, yeah.
That's so
Funny.
funny.
It's a common thing. Brands do this.
That's hilarious.
Or collab?
No, basically the Essentials.
Everlast did like a version of
Essentials, yeah.
I feel like Corteiz could do something like that, but maybe like not even like it would be great if they collab though.
You know what? I think what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
I don't think so.
They're gonna do a mock. They're gonna do a mockery.
Pride at that. No.
They're gonna mock it.
I personally think it wouldn't work. The brands are completely different.
Yeah, but I feel like
one appeals more. I feel like one is more like your influencer, your wag, football player.
Nah,
of a certain demo.
I'm looking through the stuff here, and it's not what you think it is.
Okay,
this is giving more like UK daily paper. If you look through the look
for it now. Look,
it's quite nice.
Okay, the bomber jackets are nice.
Do you get what I'm saying? So
that is very nice.
Like,
that's very nice.
It's not what we think.
But I think it's kind of sad that they've gone that route then.
But exactly, you've cheapened the brand, in my opinion.
Yeah,
because
that brand becomes cheaper now. You didn't
see
that, yeah.
And the reason I say wag and like influencers, I feel like there's a certain like pocket of people. To me,
that's really nice.
that kind of appeals to.
Oh, they bugged out. They bugged out.
Like for example, like let's say your Love Island guys or like football players going on a night out, that's what you'd probably want to wear. So it's casual, but it's elevated. Yeah. And then you now want to... For me, it seemed like they were trying to like be more quote unquote urban.
Yeah. They definitely trying to do that.
Because, what I get from the brand and no shade to the founder, I don't get like I'm that connected to the quote unquote.
Yeah.
I agree. I'm like wealthy and like I'm with like celebs and that kind of.
I think that's you see that's the thing. Yeah, brands will get that big and then be like, "Ooh, I really want to connect with I want them to feel me. Like, why don't they respect me as much as And I think maybe that was when the question came in about like what do you call it? I mean, culture or money.
Or money.
Like you can get all the money in the world, but it's like if the people are not connecting with you, then you feel like you're missing out on something.
And we should probably even explain that bit of things a bit more. So like context for those who don't know. So when the founder of Corteiz saw the dupe, he was like, damn. I think he tweeted saying like black on black crime.
Black on black crime.
That's joke, so I can't feel like that is
so
hilarious.
What a great response.
That's a great response.
Like, and then the founder of, what's this brand called?
Manier Devoir.
Just say MDV.
MDV, thank you, because that's really what I used to say before. The founder of MDV said something about, before he said the culture and money thing, he said, what did he say? He said something.
Something about...
I've got a tweet.
Because you're...
Something before he said, before they hated, they were fans first, and he put the screenshot of him
DMing him.
But wait, what did he DM him? I didn't see him.
He didn't see the message, but...
I think he unsent it like in the future.
Yeah.
But like it might have been like maybe a reach out.
Like, yo, I love what you're doing kind of thing.
That was kind of like, you're trying to sun me, but you copied me, bro. Like, so why would you even like try and do that in the first place? And then he then said something about, you think something to do with like
selling 5 years.
He was like, man selling clothes for 99p to 13-year-olds talking about culture, LOL. 5 years, we'll see where we're both at. Remember this tweet, Clint.
What was that? Clinton who tweeted that?
No.
Or it was
Manier Devoir, Don Reese.
And that's the thing.
That's a heavy threat, though. 5 years, you're good.
And I'm not
gonna lie. That power comes for the fool.
No facts. Because the minute I saw that, I said it's not looking good for you at all.
It's not looking good.
Because if you see
that was a famous last words.
Famous last words. The ascent that they're ascenting right now, like
I feel like looking good, bro.
I feel like Clint's the type of person who will get fooled like by this kind of thing.
5 years.
He said like, I think he tweeted,
I'm gonna buy your company.
He tweeted something along the lines of like, in the past, like, I hate my haters more than they hate me.
Yo, who said that?
Him. Something along those lines, like, like my haters that inspire me to go harder. It's the fact that I hate
Man
you.
said I took that personally.
So it's looking long.
Yeah.
And because I feel like from the character he's shown online, in 5 years' time to the date and minute,
he's gonna tweet. Be like,
yeah. By the way,
yeah.
You said this and then the last thing he says, money over culture. There's no love in the streets. You'll see.
And that's really,
I hear that though.
I hear it.
Is he talking from pain?
Yeah, thank you.
He definitely is.
Because part of me is that I'm not gonna lie. Man
said you're relax. Projecting on me. You're trauma.
Let's relax.
He's still tweeting, no? 3 minutes ago, he just tweeted.
What did he say?
He said, number one, so there's 4 bullet points.
Hey.
Number one, luck is not enough. Intelligence is not enough. Okay. Hard work is not enough. Perseverance is not enough. We all know people with 1 or 2 of those traits. To win big, you need all 4.
Okay, but I'm not gonna lie. All of this.
Write a book.
You know what this reminds me of? When you meet your heroes and you're disappointed.
Yeah.
This is what this
was
whole thing
also talking about a few weeks ago, right?
Yeah. Like it's like when Jay-Z said, "Oh yeah, like they invented words like capitalism to like keep us." This is what it's giving to me. It's giving, I've met my hero and I'm very disappointed by the viewpoints. And sometimes, maybe this is why we haven't heard from you before.
Yeah, you can't.
It's my first time ever hearing this,
bro. No, facts.
And he showed his whole yash. Like we saw everything.
And
it's
from really a shame
360 view, like it was too much.
As we've just gone through the brand, like the clothes look really great, the quality looks really good.
He cheapened it because nothing about it. First impressions count, and it's the first time I've seen you.
Yeah.
And this is how you're coming across.
I don't want anything now, even though I
the
really
clothes
like
look
that.
good.
Clothes are good, but I don't like how you're moving, bro.
It's
not.
And I feel like maybe that's also another point to make.
That it's gonna sound like I feel like he's the kind of person that would be like the person that we can't speak of. Whereas like I got more money than you, so I don't know.
And
but if he's got more money, he shouldn't have tweeted. You should just shut up.
It just sounds mad.
Because like I'm sorry, like Twitter is not a place to argue about money. Everybody hates capitalists over there. Like this is the wrong audience. To go and talk about money. Like, I got more money. And so what?
And into the end,
and you know what's funny? This shows me how, in my opinion, I feel like how far removed from the culture is.
Because he didn't realize it was a cultural battle, as opposed to like it wasn't about
money.
Like, cause like I'm sorry, if someone has accused you of plagiarism, you don't come and argue about I've got more money than you, so therefore I am justified in doing that.
It means you're guilty.
Yeah, you say, it wasn't on purpose. It's just great minds think alike. Played it off. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like there was so many ways to go about that, and that would have given him more eyes, more quote unquote street cred, because people would have said, I respect it. He didn't. He was like, you know what? Out of even respect for the brand, I'm going to take one product off. Like we would have been talking about a whole different conversation right now. Yeah, but it's like, wow, we didn't realize how much integrity this man has. The brand is actually really good. It was only one product. We looked on the website. It was so many great products. That product shouldn't even have been there. But now we're talking about it like that's just soiled the whole thing. Not to say that he's not going to make money anymore.
No, he still will. Still make. He made the 100K.
You know what I'm saying? He's still going to make money. But like now, everyone is going to look at it like a bit sussy. Especially when I say the culture. I mean, the culture is this imaginary thing, but we're all looking at it like, I don't know about you now.
Yeah.
You know?
But anyway, in summary, Will of Thirds rules the world.
Amen.
Thanks, guys, for tuning in to today's episode of Will of Thirds. Feel free to share your thoughts with us using the hashtag Will of Thirds Pod. And for more from us, follow us on Instagram at Will of Thirds Pod, or our personal accounts for myself, Burns JNR,
Mike at _ man like Mike,
and Jude at Kente Kwame.
Catch you guys in the next one.